So guys, we got a pretty cool latch system here. I'm going to show you in an upcoming video when I replace this one. But right now we're running into a problem. What's our problem, child?
These quail won't lay eggs.
None of our quail are laying eggs right now. Now, I'm getting things situated for the roof, and I'll finish that soon. But I just wanted to make sure I had enough to cover the front lean off of there first. And then I should be able to cut the last piece off to run this. And what I'm thinking is that what?
They're not getting enough light.
So they may not be getting enough daylight hours. That'll happen as we head into winter anyway. My friend whose design I'm copying actually has solar panels in the roof that then run a light down into here. And I may do that, but if you look in their actual nesting boxes here, and we'll be replacing this system with something like that. That'll be an upcoming video. It's rather dark in here. I did leave the top of the back open. So you can see there it's open, but again that's going to be covered and shaded, so it's still not very bright. So I've got a solution. Do you know what it is?
No.
Okay, I thought, you know what? Why don't I look on the south side, which is where the sun comes from, that's the opposite side over there, and see what I can do. So come around. The back walls of these are just 4 deck boards each that are screwed in, 2 screws at the top and 2 screws at the bottom. And I was thinking maybe I could put a window in here, and then I remembered a while ago I got some of this glass from a friend who didn't need it anymore. You want to stick your hand through the fence to catch it at the bottom? There you go. So now if you look at that, hold that up for a second. That glass is just a little bit shorter than those boards, so I should be able to take these 2 boards off, make a catch, and actually have a window for each of these on the back. And these are actually 2 stuck together. Somebody was getting rid of some. I went and picked up a bunch. At the time, I know at least one person commented, wow, what a great deal. They got rid of all their junk. But we're going to use it, right? Because one man's trash is another man's treasure. So, I'm Papa Pepper here at the Abundant Harvest Homestead. This is our second oldest child, Red Pepper. They run the quail game pretty much for us. And she actually just gave up one of her females. We have a limited quantity. We got some from Chad and Monica, who we met over at Jeff at Bobblehead Homestead. They were getting rid of theirs. They gave them to us. I began building this thing for them. We called the males. And then we had some friends who wanted, they had 1 female quail. So we saved them a male. She actually gave up one of her females. We incubated some eggs. Pinky Pepper got 11 out of 11 fertile eggs to hatch, which is really good. She also recently hatched some white guineas, which are in here from Eric Johnson.
They're in.
We'll go peek at them quick. And he sent us up some when we had some of ours get killed. There they are. Oh, look at them run. Beautiful white guineas. So that's a blessing for us. We're trying to up our guinea game and then also diversify. Yeah, I can't really see through there. I'll open this one.
Okay. The quail might try to get out.
Yeah, maybe I'll just see if they peek back in. There they are. Anyway, so he blessed us with some of those, and like I said, Pinky Pepper just hatched out some baby quail, and they just went into the brooder out of the incubator today or late last night. But if we're not getting any eggs, we're not going to get any more, and that's a problem. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a window in there. If that does not give them the type of light that they want, I may also hook up a solar panel system, and what that'll do too is that'll work in some of the later kind of late fall, winter, early spring type daylights to give them enough to be laying. So I'm going to take a couple of those boards off and then see what I can come up with to fix this problem. Ready?
I'll help you.
All right, thank you. So Red Pepper blocked them all on that side by putting a board across their little hole, and we took down those 2. What I'm thinking of doing is running a board off the bottom of here. That way it's actually bolted to the bottom of here, screwed to the bottom there and coming out, that this can rest upon. And stick it again, catch it. If that's resting upon there, at that height, it'll come up to about here where it's a little short. So I should be able to put a board over the top of here and screw it in and hopefully hold it in place. And maybe run just a cross beam across this whole area too. But that'll definitely give them some more light. We'll probably wash those up first, start them off clean. I'll take a peek at this, get a measurement for that, and do the same thing over here, block them out, and you can wash those at the time. And then we'll redo them. Ready?
Yes.
Think that'll work?
Yeah.
And that's why when we have opportunities to get free junk like somebody's glass they're just going to throw it and smash, we use them and pick them up. And I don't even need a glass cutter for this. It's the perfect size. That's awesome, huh?
Yeah.
Is that awesome?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Does this mean more eggs? We'll have to test.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So guys, you probably can't tell at this distance, but she is looking through the glass she washed. What a good job. I could hardly tell. Yeah, you done good. Nice. All right, and I got another plan too because I don't want them kicking sand down between that and the rock because that could cause things to, or between that and the wood. So I'm gonna add a little board on the inside too. But we're progressing. Thank you for your hard work.
I gotta wash that one.
Yes, wash the next one please. Thank you, child. So we now have both those panes of glass washed up. I added a little ledge to each of these. And then this one here is to prevent the sand and stuff from getting kicked out. Some of this is caked together from getting wet, but we're going to change this out, replace it with some new stuff. You can see it's been pooped in. It's got feathers in, but that way they're not kicking this down as easily between the glass and the wood, which would prevent, well, would maybe make it crack easier. Then I've got a couple of these. Is this one for this side? Maybe. I don't know. And then I've got a couple of these to lock in the top. And we'll probably still run one of those boards across the bottom and one across the top as well. But we're ready for the install. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Look at that view through there. I don't even know what you can see over there. All sorts of stuff. But they'll have a view this way. So I decided to take one of my boards I took out and actually just strip it down so that I can run a border on each of this. These are not really screwed in except for at the top because that's the only place you're not going through glass. Put a spacer here. We're going to run a board across here. And then this is not screwed in. So I put a couple spacers here and we're going to run a board across the bottom. And that should be the way it works. That should be letting more light in. Improvise and work as we go. We'll see. You ready?
Yes.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have to watch too because if I cover this up with a board, that's going to be almost a good place for wasps to try to build a nest. You always got to think about stuff ahead of time. Yeah. Especially with little guys around, right?
Yeah.
What would happen if you got attacked by wasps?
Could sting me.
They could sting you. What would you do?
I run away from them.
You would run away from them? Good. And who would you tell?
I will do Dad.
That's right. Good
Yeah.
boy. Well, child, we are done. What do you think?
I think it looks good.
What's that? I can't hear you.
I think it looks good.
Oh, you think it looks good?
It looks good.
You do too?
Yeah.
Okay, well, why don't we go to the other side,
And release some.
open the thing, open the doors on each side, and then see what they do. You know, move the board, open the thing, and then, yeah, we'll see what they do. And then we'll change their stuff. Yeah, I see you. Pull that board away. Close the other one. Hi. Watch out, bugger. Oh yeah. See how that stays lighter in there now? So we'll have both sunlight coming through here and then some through here too, because that is open, but it's going to have an overhang of about 8 inches, or I'll catch it with a gutter. Hi.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, I don't know if anyone's going to check it out. Looks like the first one is heading in. The first one is heading in. There it is. It made it inside. It doesn't know what's going on. It's not used to this. Huh. It almost looks like it wants to lay an egg. Almost. Yeah, you can lay eggs in there. It's the same thing as before, just different. A couple more found out on this side. They're checking out. Yeah, let's replace their stuff and we'll go from there. And we had some at least peeking, but nobody came in on that side yet. So, alright, I guess I'll have to catch Pinky Pepper's reaction because she didn't really know all this was going on. We'll see what she thinks. So I'm not sure how much attention Pinky Pepper's been paying. She's been up to other things. And we're going to get her reaction in case she needs one. So I'm going to first ask her what the issue is over here and then figure it out from there. So red peppers, quail are on this side and yours are on that side.
Yes.
And when's the last time yours laid eggs?
Yesterday.
How many did you get?
2 or something.
Okay, and hers kind of stopped. And yours cut back, right?
Yeah.
I've done something to try to fix that. I'm going to go to the other side and then I'm going to have you open your door. Are you ready? Okay, open the door. What do you think?
Nice.
Think that'll work?
Yeah.
And look at your guineas in there. Those are beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
So this window will be permanent. It'll let a lot more light into this area. And we'll see if it doesn't work. We're also going to change the stuff out.
Yeah.
We'll pull everything out of there. Maybe add it to like the side of the pond where I'm building up the soil around that. And then we'll go from there. But
3 guineas here, all different sizes that I have: medium, large, and small.
yeah, so you think that might work?
Yeah.
It's definitely not going to hurt, right? All right. So that was our fun little video. It just kind of came to me as I was looking at things today. I'm like, you know what? I wonder if I have some glass that size. And I went and checked out my assortment. Sure enough, I did. You know, glass, nails, random scraps of metal. This is all stuff that I just can't grow on my homestead. So especially now as things become more difficult to get, and always when they were free and other stuff cost money, I'm always keeping an eye out for stuff like that. I don't know how to grow my own glass. So if I've got a stack of it and it's ready for me whenever I get around to a project that involves it, that's gonna be a lot better. So if you got storage space, think about those different free sources, those different things you'd normally throw out, that maybe it's a better idea to hold on to them. I've got one I'll show you with that latch system. That's the same thing. It's stuff that I could just throw out. A lot of people would. But I figured I can't grow it on my own. I don't know how to make that on my own. Let's save it. And then all of a sudden I got creative and worked on that. So I'll see you next time. If you guys enjoy these videos, please feel free to like and subscribe. It all helps and we definitely appreciate it. Papa out. Boy, they're like super happy in there again. They're like dust bathing and stuff, like when they first got it. Interesting.